Hey there. So today we have another review. This is a beer from Jack's Abbey. Really cool that we get this down here, and not necessarily the insane pricing that we have like in New York. Man, that was a gem. In New York, at the Total Wine, like this would go like 6 packs, tall boys, 10, 11, $12. Like tall boys, 10, 11, $12 for craft beer. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Some of the best pills you can get in the Northeast, right? In my opinion, or best lager you can get in the Northeast. This was canned quite fresh, though. Really excited to pick this one up. This was canned literally about 3 months ago. So, actually, last had this in a blind tasting against Sunny Ridge, which is their seasonal pilsner. I believe this is their um, year round, and against I think Rest in Peace to it. Yeah, there's no way it's around anymore. Like at least like generally, Nooner Pilsner from Sierra Nevada, and actually preferred. I think the order went Sunny Ridge Nooner, then this beer. But curious to just dig into Jack's Abbey again. Great memories, just like enjoying the beer in New York, so or the Northeast. So this beer is not crystal clear. I have it quite chilled, but yeah, there's definitely a little bit of chill haze to this guy. They're pretty decent large facility, right? So I assume they filter, but maybe they don't. So a little bit of chill haze, like you definitely see a little bit of haze to that, but like not crystal clear, but quite nice looking beer. Wonderful head formation, wonderful eggshell white, tiny bulb. It looks really nice. I get that kind of really nice, kind of like light, kind of crackery bready malt character. And there's this like really nice kind of biting, kind of like grassiness. Um, it just like it sings Pilsner quite nicely. Like it just like pops on the nose like Pilsner. Nice, yeah. So where I found the oh, it's so much better. Where I found the Brooklyn Pilsner, it's nice to do them back to back. Pilsner to be lacking, this just like sings so much more. It's so much more expressive. Like um, yeah, I mean, like I think the analogy is like dropping a pebble in water and seeing how many like rings of like waves it causes versus like dropping a stone in like a fistful or whatever a baseball in like a pond, seeing like the ripples. Like it just there's more of everything, right? The bready sweetness comes in up front. It's got this really nice kind of crackery quality. The grainy malt shows out quite nicely. The bitterness doesn't hit as early. The sweetness has a balance to it, right? Like it's like this being a snappy, like crispy boy. Like there's a bitterness to this. It is a crisp pilsner, not instead of like obviously like Czech pilsner is like not that it's not crisp, but it's like leans on like other like characteristics. This has this German ness to it. Like there's a snappiness, there's a cutting quality, there's a fresh grass, and the bitterness kind of comes in, and the water is obviously a little bit harder for German pilsner, and the crispness is quite noticeable, right? There's a little bit of malt sweetness, but it shows enough IBU to sort of like slice through all that, right? Mm. It's almost like lemon um, grass and candied lemon zest in here as well. Um, nice kind of floral element. The bitterness is still there. The cool thing about the bitterness is it's not jagged. Like it hits and it dries and it's noticeable and it's definitely a snappy bitterness, but it's not one that like is jarring. Oh yeah. And it's got this like really wonderful kind of potpourri kind of like thing where it's like biting into like just like perfume. It's weird. Like yeah. So this is definitely on the leaner, drier, more bitter side. If you like that, it's definitely for you. But I just like where it says this is a killer pilsner. I mean, like again, if you can get this locally, and I don't know what the pricing is now, but if they're keeping that same price despite inflation and whatever, blah blah, blah and raising prices, all kinds of other stuff, competition, I don't know, but for value and quality, I mean, again, I can pay that price because they ship it all down way down to Florida, but um, that is a damn good pilsner. Uh, again, I'm really curious to see what those other beers taste like. I don't know. Lunar doesn't really exist anymore, and Sunny Ridge, I don't think I've seen down here. I'm curious to reevaluate this pilsner against some other pilsners, but like for shelf pilsner, like this crushes. I mean, 96, 96 as post shift pilsner. Love it. Cheers.